Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8. And a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time for baseball in Southern California now as Jacoby Ellsbury strides into the box to get us started. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike. Ventura has his target. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed. And there is your first out of the contest.
And there's one for the old confidence. How about a 3-pitch strikeout to start the ball game? I'm sure it'll get tougher from here, but it never hurts to keep that leadoff guy off base.
Brett Gardner will stand in, one of the heroes of the wild card game victory that got him into this division series.
Yeah, he had some pressure-filled at-bats in that ball game. He delivered in a big way.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now you can tell already, he brought the good fastball. That's back-to-back strikeouts here in the first, and he's looking sharp early on.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. As he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Dyson under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a good throw gets Escobar at first as the bunt for hit attempt is foiled. Settling in now, Omar Infante. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder
Lorenzo Cain gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner goes for second. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ellsbury going back.
La sacó.
She was a
La sacó. Yo pensaba que ni se iba ahí. La saqué. Diablo, yo pensaba que era una línea así chiquita. Mira. Diablo.
A two-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. His first homer here in the series. As the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well,
Sí,
you know
Reina,
it
pero
has
yo
a
quiero una nueva que
tendency to get
sacó.
overlooked here. That two-out single that kept this inning alive. You take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with two away. Pays off for him big time here.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Mira, para la banda contraria esto. El Tigre tiene más fuerza, la sacó. El Tigre tiene demasiada fuerza. Manega y Toyo. El diablo la paró. El diablo.
The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this two-run
Ven, ven, que voy a
home
poner una
run.
música.
Second inning coming up. It's 2-0 Kansas City. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
¿Y cómo se, a dónde se voy? Allá.
So the bases are empty with
¿Dónde se va? La música, ¿dónde se va? ¿Y allá? Oh, ¿y lo conecto? Pero no se oye.
Ya, solo lo pongo ahí ya.
¿Dónde?
Solo pone la bocina con esto ya.
¿Cuál bocina?
Esto es la bocinita de...
¿Cómo? ¿Dónde la pongo?
Espérate, vamos a poner.
Ventura gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here.
¿Dónde la
We'll take
pongo?
a look at ball 1-0.
¿Pero dónde
I
se
don't
voy?
know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
No, yo digo, maricón, yo dije que antes se iba a ir la
Yeah,
música.
and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Brian McCann into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gordon is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So Alex Gordon rides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. Digging in, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Slap hard the opposite way. In his Beltran, but this is down for a base hit.
I'm going.
Mike Moustakas takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Gardner. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Gerard Dyson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ballgame.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Gets up. Ventura's ready. Here's the 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Escobar is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Starlin Castro steps in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And He gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
It's just so hard to sit curveball when the pitch before is 96. It's almost a situation where you have to guess one pitch and hope you guess right.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Didi Gregorius will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
So 2-2 now. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here. Alcides Escobar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Ellsbury on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Omar Infante. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted into center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Lorenzo Cain drives in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Toma ahí, coño. Busca esa. Ese tipo no se va a mover, loco. Sustancia que mi toda tu cuerpo. Mi muchachita.
Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Wow, after the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere. But you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did
Another
right
one.
And launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Kendrys Morales is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There he goes.
Toma otro palo, busca eso. No te muevas, maneca.
Moves over. And that's the third out. The Royals do play to run thanks to Lorenzo Cain.
En el Dodger Stadium de
Here
Los
in Southern
Ángeles.
California. It's now 3-0 Royals. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold
Tira la bola,
Glove,
mamá
a
huevo, y
Silver
déjate
Slugger,
de amagado.
and was runner-up for the
Él te queda
AL
como mamá
MVP
huevo
award,
el
just
peso.
behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Chequea, chequea. Mira.
And he lays
Mira
off
cómo
for
se
a ball,
queda.
2-1.
Mamá mierda.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Ventura into the windup. Here it is on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Brett Gardner is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Que no te den un hit, ven, no piche. Yo no quiero que me den hit. Yo no quiero que me den hit, te lo dije, está bien.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
En la caverna.
Now the pitch.
En la caverna.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now, and the Yankees have the choice, and that'll bring the Dodgers to the plate. Still down 3-0. Alex Gordon set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Yo le doy con mi cosa colombiana. No me da bulbo, se mete en la sala. Yo le doy con mi cosa colombiana.
Gets it high and deep out to center field.
Se fue la bola. No me da bulbo. ¡Ay, la paró! ¡Ay, mira, la paró! ¡El diablo! Diablo, mira ahí es que tú te la puedes robar. ¿Viste como yo te dije? Mira, él se la robó la bola. Qué maldito frente el field.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Róbate ese. Róbate ese. Tu maldita madre. Róbate ese. Coño, por es verdad. Róbate ese. Mira cómo se paró el que. Mira cómo se quedó. Mira cómo se quedó. El Salvador Pérez, el tu apellido. Cuando yo te agarro, altera. Altera. No me ven, altera. Altera.
Gerard Dyson will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Wey, en la caverna. Mamá. Si quieres prender mi galinete.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play.
Sácame. Diablo,
takes it in. And a super play.
Ve jugando un team. Diablo, acá sí te van a dar
Side is retired. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Case. Mark Teixeira will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
So many times in the postseason, you see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And no look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there. But, hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Cuando yo la agarro ya se me embala y le fascina la suavita de granada. No me da polvo, lo hacemos en la sala. Yo le doy con mi ñoso colombiana. No me da polvo, lo hacemos en la sala. Yo le doy con mi ñoso colombiana. No me da polvo, lo hacemos en la sala. No me da polvo, yo le doy con mi ñoso colombiana. ¿Quiere pegar mi calimete? 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 ¿Quiere pegar mi calimete?
So 1 away here with the bases empty.
cartera. Tu besa que me dé la cartera. Cuando ella se baja y lo menea, tiquitup, tiquitup, altera. Cuando ella se baja y lo menea, tiquitup, tiquitup, altera. Cuando ella se baja y lo menea, tiquitup, tiquitup, altera. Tiquitup, 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 altera.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Shot foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Brian McCann is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
El Puy al bandita, el destino al mar, el combo, el escenario musical, a 10 ball, Brea Frank Music, RD, el líder production, el otro bando, Jonathan Wayne, Poppy, DJ Profeta, DJ Hawker, Rodolfo Ebre, Popotica, Fray, Vertico, Miguel Sobrao, y control musical, invasión, el coro, la DJ Joe, DJ Mike.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball. Alcides Escobar comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Quédate cañón que no te sale porque te llegaste, tengo todas las posibilidades. Tú sabes por qué no lo haces conmigo, porque si lo haces tu falacia yo puedo acabarte. No te confundas que yo hago un playito, debes de verte a bailar. Pero si te pasa conmigo ya tú lo sabes, va a romperte tu cabeza, tronco y extremidades.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
Rompete tu cabeza, tronco y extremidades. Una once enganché en la mochila de Herrera para rollo junto con mi casa con piscina. En la zona oriental con una china y fumando un tabaco en una esquina de los minas. Cuando la chocla de esquina y con todo el campo azul, te cuento de camina. Juego brincando el campo por tu habitualidad. Competir con el ultra allá, pero porque tú no sales de los minas. Es que tú no eres de Nananina. Tú dices que eres el papá, sí, pero el papá de Joaquina es soltero. Ahora quiero una mami que me lo meto en la esquina. Una mamacita que le gusta en la pastilla. Si tú no estás cortina y tienes los chavos, ella está cochina. Pero una mala que prenda está con trementina.
Eric Hosmer will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now, following the 2-out double.
Con la culo y extremidad.
1 on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And they'll get there in plenty of time to put this
Tápate
one
los
away, and
oídos porque
that
Chelo
ends the
bajó
inning.
underground.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 1 after this.
Sácate el queso acumulado. Bríncate para arriba y para abajo y
Headland
cuatro
will
déjate el
start
culo
things out for the Yankees here in their half of the sixth.
Still pretty early. They don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
con la culo y
And the
extremidad.
first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Maldita madre. Rompete tu con la culo y extremidad. Por malas palabras eso no estaba en los soberanos. Ellos fue los soberanos.
If he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
Maldita
He's
madre.
been outstanding so far.
Rompete tu cabeza, tronco y extremidades.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Maldita madre. Rompete tu cabeza, tronco y extremidades. Chelo
All
ya.
even now, 2-2.
Rompo la máscara. Panamera.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase, but when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Ventura sets. First pitch on the way. Starlin Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder,
Jacoby Ellsbury stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And they'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Brett Gardner will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. A little party there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that two-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting the spots well.
Llega que no quiere dinero para cuando salga el último tren y cambia los de primero, Yo quiero dinero, quiero prenderlo en alta mar en un yate con mi bueno. Yo vuelo a dinero, la fila la voltearon, yo en el último y el primero. Que me diga el dinero, no enchichen el apipero, que si somos el buen juidero. Aquí la cotorra no se acaba, cada vez que suelto por el la casa de tanta papa, los cuartos que tú quieres, nosotros los tenemos y no se acaban. Esperando que buscándome la paca, me vamos a subir la chapa con esta ataca. A lo que están hablando de que tienen y que sacan se tiran duras menos que una de jalaca. Yo no apuesto esta olla. Yo no apuesto esta olla.
Oh my God.
Si un año no me hago millonario, me doy un tiro. Si un año no me hago millonario, me doy un tiro. Si un año no me hago millonario, me doy un tiro.
Gardner's after it.
Si un año no me hago millonario, me doy un tiro. Dinero, pegada y vehículo, yo tengo el récord y yo estoy trabajando yo mismo para romper el récord. Yo no tuve que firmar con fulano récord. Tienen que mamá me lo ataque, no pagan el récord. Ay, que mira, van de mí con binoculares. Estoy metido en todos los barrios residenciales. Tengo pistolas de plástico y de metales. Y te doy más para lo que chiquito los timbales. No suena ni en tu casa con el show. Hoy en día yo como por antojo y tengo más visión que uno que vive en los 3 ojos. That's right, my niggas gon' fight. Tú sabes que rapeando tú no eres a los demagogos de lejos le digo bye.
This is line to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Si un año no me hago millonario, me doy un
Mike
tiro.
Moustakas stands into the box.
Si un año no me hago millonario, me doy un tiro.
First off, runners off for second. Well hit the other way, and it's
Si
into
un
the
año no me
gap.
hago millonario, me doy un tiro.
Around
Parece
third,
que sí
and being
llegaron los
raised on
criminales.
hold.
Ustedes son de segunda y nosotros los originales.
Wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And the run will score all the way from first.
Me metí pero
Now
pasé
a
el proceso.
5-0
Mamá
lead.
dio toda la noche de rezo. Tenía las tablas
Here
ready
comes
para
Yankee
darme los sesos como el
manager
jefe acaba de
Greg
filmar
Jordan
Jordan en su
on his
regreso.
weather
Me
mound.
pegó el tiro y a terror. Su tiro no falló, está viendo por el retrovisor. De la nueva yo soy el mejor. Me dicen la manta a.k.a. el de popolador. De aquí pa' millonario prendí vida de sicario. Quiero tu pistola 9 y pila de fuego en mi armario. Los fans me dejan fuego y alguien en los comentarios. Y a ustedes les comentan pila de frutadía. Si un año no me hago millonario, me doy un tiro.
Ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is
Si un año no me hago
over.
millonario, millonario me doy un
One here,
tiro.
courtesy of Mike Mustakas.
Si en un año no me
Out of
hago
the order,
millonario, me doy un
3-4-5
tiro.
coming up to start.
Si en un año no me hago millonario, me doy un
Alex
tiro.
Rodriguez will stand in to start the
En mi coro
seventh.
no pedimos
With that
rebaja.
big zero
Ni
still
preguntamos
looming
Ya,
cuánto
va por
over.
este,
cuesta.
como a ti te viene.
Dame lo que es mío.
¿Verdad? No te
La
dije.
mantarraya. Ya. Jefe Records, Manegas, GC, Flow, Wizzy. El Jefe Records, la familia, lealtad a la muerte, la manta de los ríos, Chael produciendo, un solo corre. El Jefe Records, los tigres picantes. Te dije que la manta se va a quedar con la calle. No hay que darte detalles. Tú quieres que la cara te raye. Chael, ponle los detalles. Pa' que boca calle.
And he strikes him out here,
La
so
manta
that's
está
out
pegado,
number
no hay
one
que
here in
hablar
the
con
seventh as
nadie.
he continues
Lo que hago
to
yo no
keep
lo
him
hace
out of the hit
nadie.
column.
Pero
All
nadie.
right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another.
Ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
One out, nobody on. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
On to first, and there are two down.
Right fielder.
Carlos Beltran will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Ciclo, escopetibereta, un ciclo, escopetibereta, un ciclo, escopetibereta. Al que se pase le partimos su cabeza. Un ciclo, escopetibereta, un ciclo, escopetibereta, un ciclo, escopetibereta. Al que se pase le partimos su cabeza.
Probably doesn't have a whole lot
Al que se pase le partimos su cabeza.
The more you make them work, better your chances
Al que
of
se pase
getting
le
a mistake.
partimos su cabeza.
Big swing, and this one's right to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit.
Hablo, yo soy puro tabaco, cigarrillo. Tú quieres que te dé un plomazo, yo no me encaquillo. La rabia me corre por la vena cuando me quillo. En tu cuerpo te vaciamos dos cajas de casquillo. Se me metió el barrio, se me metió el serie. Yo no te conozco que tú eres quién tú eres. Todo el mundo quiere grabar conmigo. Esta mi cadena feliz, como lo mío. Volando alto, no te veo ni con lupa. Contando 25 millones, no me interrumpa. En la boca con la glosa te apunta. En la mami chula te doy la puta. Ando en la calle buscando de eso. Yo estoy comiendo más y tu hueso. Muchacho, y ese queso. Hablamos ahorita que yo sé exceso. En la calle me vocean, el abusador. En la calle me vocean, el abusador. En la calle me vocean, el abusador. Bloque, competi vereta, usi, bloque, competi vereta, usi, bloque, competi vereta, al que se pase la parte por su cabeza. Bloque, competi vereta, usi, bloque, competi vereta, usi, bloque, competi vereta, al que se pase la parte por su cabeza. Al que se pase la parte por su cabeza.
Will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And Gardner is able to put it away for the first down.
Comiste hueso conmigo, no come masa. No te pases pa' que no haya un valor en tu casa. Yo nunca me embalo, pelo como un perro de raza. A mí me tiene tema todo el mundo que es lo que pasa. Me meto por el barrio con mi doble de la cintura. Pile mami chula quieren que le dé cintura. Yo tengo el flow y pile vaina dura. Yo no soy patilla, pero conmigo te cura. En la calle me vocea, el abusador. 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 Bloque, competi vereta, usi, bloque, competi vereta, usi, bloque, competi vereta, al que se pase le partimos su cabeza. Usi, bloque, competi vereta, usi, bloque, competi vereta, usi, bloque, competi vereta, al que se pase le partimos su cabeza.
to right center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one. This guy's broke away with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Kendrys Morales will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of
dejé la pinta en blanco para que la sampleen y como quiera no aprenden. No aprenden. Es que son brutos. Brutos. La cuenta de ustedes está lista. Simpson. Ustedes son chiquitos y con la boca grande, como el inodoro. No está muy gente. Siga bollando, bollando. Yo mismo hago el eco. Es que esto es una tripa de pollo. Se acabó la leche. Pues, llegó la leche. DJ sin nombre.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Didi Gregorius stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Estoy aquí amanado, nadie como yo en la yeca. Nadie prende más que yo en una discoteca. Los meseros y los bailes parque y tú me respetas.
0-2.
Estoy aquí amanado, nadie como yo en la yeca. Nadie prende más que yo en una discoteca. Los meseros y los bailes parque y tú me respetas. Porque sabes que yo no doy chiripa, doy papeleta. Mi mujer se pone moca cuando me pongo el flow. Porque yo no gasto chin, yo lo gasto todo. Fly, siempre combinado con los Nike. A las mujeres que están quemadas les digo bye. Llegan a mi coro porque no son de mensaje. Manito, tú estás claro que yo lo que digo es trae. Siempre está pendiente en las redes para darme like. A veces en alta cuando prende el bono. Las mujeres que toman a mi loco. Yo soy la para. No sé tú, pero yo soy la para. Yo soy la para, soy la para, soy la para, soy la para. Las mujeres que toman a mi loco. Yo soy la para. Yo no sé tú, pero yo soy la para. Miren los sofocos porque yo soy la para, soy la para, soy la para, soy la para. No se para, frío con los gretis, frío con las ares, que flow otra vaina, el tuyo no se compara. Cuando salgo con mi manillo, un cadenón, un culón y aguanta mi cañón, se te pasa, se te da tu golopón. Es que siempre somos ojos, nunca bajamos bufón. Salimos burlados de nuevo, cuero que fresquea, cuero que me llevo. Nos vamos buscando todo y a nadie le debo y a los haters les sigo muerto. Pero que papá va a dañar el disco, tú sabes que todo para la emisora. A por tanto no le para. De las mujeres que toman a mi loco, yo soy la para. Yo no sé tú, pero yo soy la para. Yo soy la para, soy la para, soy la para, soy la para. De las mujeres que toman a mi loco, yo soy la para. Yo no sé tú, pero yo soy la para. Miren los sofocos porque yo soy la para, soy la para, soy la para, soy la para. Papá, ya no dan como 10 botellas. Ya quiero que como quiera se van. O verla montando una en la valla. ¿Y qué vamos a hacer con el pajarito? Buscarle un plagatón para que mate los mosquitos. Usted está claro de pequeñito. Dando la par en la disco, nunca te he visto. En el foto. Chimbala de este lado. De nuevo, otro pan. La para récord. Top Dollar Entertainment. Mi gobierno, seguimos activos. Dale la jefa. La que controla chimbala de este lado. El telen de los míos, el método de los míos. El MCDK de los míos. DJ OK. Ya está el blanquito. Seguimos creando éxito. Malón, que tú no eres malón. Ando en la calle desacatado con mi cañón. Siempre con el kipi cuando eres su maquinón. A los fracos como tú se le da por el melón. Rolling, manado, bebiendo de lunes a lunes. Combinado de arriba abajo lleno de perfume. No me caigas atrás que después tú te despunes. Tú no viste caro todo lo que te pone a une. Me fundí.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one that...
Porque sabe que yo divido la gaveta mismo de manera cuando me pongo el flow. Que yo no gato gin, yo lo gato todo, rular, siempre combinado con los nights. A lo mejor que graba más le digo bye. Toronto. Culo que yo voy a jugar. Y voy a hacer los Q. Los Q. Llené que voy y todo que va con los Q. Son buen equipo. ¿Cuál uniforme cojo?
Todo así.
Este Chicago y este. No, este. Este. Y ese mismo. San Luis, Missouri, ¿no? San Francisco también. Ya vamos a jugar en San Diego. John Lester, John Lester, yeah, ahora.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Dexter Fowler will come forward to lead things off as this NL Division Series is about to take flight.
And these guys come in here on a high following their wild card victory. So even though they won't have the home field advantage, they do have that momentum going for them and a postseason win under their belts already.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he is in there with the first hit of game one. It's a double. David Ross is in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Wainwright comes set. First pitch on the way. Out in front of it, strike one. Chop foul right at home plate. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion.
Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider. But this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the
swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His first homer here in the series. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Grichuk ranging back. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play.
Got it.
This is just highway
robbery
out there in center field. He's got a long way to go just to get to this thing. But look at the concentration as he goes up and over the wall to take away what would have been a home run.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Holiday is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. How do they go about taking down their rival, Steve?
Down by 3 after the top of the first, you're already in a big hole. So almost every guy in your lineup becomes a leadoff hitter. Get those guys on to start innings and see if you can get a rally going.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Schwarber ranging back. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer so far in the series. And the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game. Stephen Piscotty stands in as he looks at ball one here. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Drilled on the ground is short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Johnny Peralta digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Grounded to third. Right to Bryant. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Jason Hayward makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. His first homer here in the series, And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead. Here's Addison Russell.
Catcher, Addison.
And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Standing in now, Kyle Hendricks. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, and what's got to be running through that pitcher's mind right now? He already served up back-to-back home runs. You know he's feeling lousy. Then he throws one pitch to the third guy, and it gets hammered. I tell you, they're just jumping all over him right now.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Into the box, David Ross, as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Chris Bryant will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup is going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Tyler Lyons is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ben Zobrist is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard to short. Peralta's there. And on one pitch, he's retired. Kyle Schwarber stands in looking to kick the extra point, if you will, and make this a 7-run inning.
Oh, man, it feels like this inning might never end, Matty.
To his left, it's knocked down at third. In to score is the runner from third.
Now batting, Mike Henry.
Coming to the plate again, Jason Hayward, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Holiday's got this one, and there are 2 gone. The relay throw on to first, the double play. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7-run score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number. Brandon Moss will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And they start him out away with a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Yadier Molina gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Hot shot to third. Bryant is up with it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Colton Wong set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. Tap foul at home plate. Two out with the man at first. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Good battle. Count remains full. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards leave one. They're down 9. Addison Russell is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Left field and deep. Holiday going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. David Ross digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Wong. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Chris Bryant stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now. Launched first pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Ben Zobrist will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Grichuk is there to make the catch, and now they may have the runner caught off a second. Throw back to second, and that's a double. Tyler Lyons digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Matt Carpenter is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. In now, Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Johnny Peralta is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Estoy aquí amanado, nadie como yo en la dieta. Nadie prende más que yo en una discoteca. Los meseros y los bailes parquitos me respetan porque saben que yo no doy chiripa de papeleta. Se pone moca cuando me pongo el flow. Porque yo no gasto chin, yo no gasto todo. Fly, siempre combinado con los night. A las mujeres que están quemadas les digo bye. Llegan a mi coro porque no son de mensaje. Tú estás claro que yo lo que tiro es fly. Yo estoy pendiente de las redes para darme like. A veces en alta cuando prendo el bonsai. Que coman a mi loco, yo soy la para. No soy pero yo soy la para.
Just like he did in the second. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Grichuk rings him back. To the wall. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Here's Addison Russell. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Kyle Hendricks comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. He's set, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and it's through into right field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there. Now that's 16 runs they've pushed across so far in my scorebook. Well, it's starting to look like one big ink spot.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate.
And you know, there are times when a team's not going to score 17 runs in a week. And these guys...
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Chris Bryant will dig in looking for more. Already 4 RBIs to this point.
Well, he's getting that great chance to drive in runs, and he's taking advantage of it. some hitters just get better when there's guys on base.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Holiday has it in. No trouble with Matt Holiday is set to lead us off in the.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Brandon Moss.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting,
Randall Grichuk is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ben Zobrist heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is over. 1 away.
Up next for
Kyle Schwarber gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Now gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. Addison Russell steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Play pitching right.
It ain't much.
To short, hit hard. And that's through. A base. Here's Hayward taking the turn at third. He'll come home with it. And worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more from game 1.
Diablo. Yo 19.
First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
This is line to left. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down. Colton Wong comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Slap hard the opposite way. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. But not 3 apparently as he'll hold on to it at second base. Matt Carpenter strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hayward is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jonathan Broxton will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. High and deep to left center field. Griffith racing back for the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first down. RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Right to Peralta. Throw gets him. 2 down. Goal added to his name in this one.
Déjalo ahí.
Luego como se de nuevo.
High and deep to straight away right. To Scotty, racing back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Misterio entre medio de tus piernas que enloquece mi cordura.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Puedo morir encima de tu cuerpo. Amarrado a tu cama sobre dosis de sexo.
Le viene el pie. Está lesionado. El diablo.
And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Mereces como si nunca cervezas si te vieran censurar en tu cintura. Aliento en sentir. Lograr contigo efecto. Y se me exploten los sesos.
Mira que le volvió a tomar el gol. Diablo. Está siempre cerca de ese tiro.
So they pick up a run. No errors and a man left. Steven Piscotty will come in now to begin their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
Volver a mi niña, quiero morir en mi interior. Juro que me perdone Dios. Si estar contigo es un delito, hago 1000 años en prisión. Ya adivinaste el crucero, mami. Oh, maravilla. Sabes bien, soy viejito y tú eres provocación.
Johnny Peralta trying again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
You know, he pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but only 2 matches. Mira qué es lo que está haciendo.
This baseman and overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Matt Holliday is in now as he watches the pitch for ball 1. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in over the second
Si estar contigo es un delito, hago 1000 años en prisión. Ya adivinaste el crucero, mami. Oh, maravilla. Sabes bien, soy viejito y tú eres provocación.
Bluff back to second as they just hold under. Kickoff move to second. Runners back. Keeping an eye on him. Just to deliver the 0-1. And curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, look this guy away. This can pay off. Whoever put together that scouting report, did a really nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much of it.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2.
Estoy aquí amanado, nadie como yo en la dieta. Nadie prende más que yo en una discoteca. Me cierro y lo baile para que tú me respetas. Porque sabes que yo no de chiripa de papeleta. Se pone boca cuando me pongo el flow. Porque yo no gasto chinto, lo gasto todo. Fly, siempre combinado con los night. A las mujeres que te queman le digo bye. Llegan a mi coro porque no son de mi style. Maldito, tú estás claro que yo lo que digo es traje. Siempre estás pendiente de las redes para darme like. A veces en alta cuando prende el box. Las mujeres que toman a mi loco. Yo soy la para. Yo soy la para.
And this is a guy who will
Ay, pero fue la
succeed
música.
up there. He almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Tómalo ahí, me debe. Me debe, paraguayo.
And it's gone.
Estamos en el patio que tiene bien acampado.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His
No va a ser,
second
que no va a
home
ser,
run of the
no, no,
game
no, no, no.
as the blowout continues.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that
Siempre
one.
miro, hombre. Sácala. Ven, no, yo tengo demasiado turno. Sácala, por favor. Pero batea, ven. No, que él batea demasiado y yo puedo batear para el ciclo. Diablo, se va por... Mira, se fue que pasó la bola. Diablo.
He's about 3 feet too late.
Anyway, hey, I'm a rich blood, by the way. And don't ever swear, roll that all like a
Boston
tape.
sets. Here's the 0-1.
I told you, my nigga.
Holidays.
Oh, my Lord.
Riding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Addison Russell.
Anyway, hey, I'm a rich blood, by the way. And don't ever swear, roll that all like a tape. Bitch scared, yeah, like I got these bitches on her base. Don't wanna talk, then they say I need some space.
Line drive
My
to
new
left.
car, I just paid that car.
He's
Now
gonna
I
get
ran it
there
out
as
the
he
court.
backs up to
And I
put
ran
it
it up,
away.
I'ma
And
put
there
it
are
on the
two
rock.
gone now.
Crawl walking out, got all of these bitches shot. Hey, somebody wanna get my socks. I don't wanna talk it in my guap. Only young nigga and still flop. If I break by the school, no pop.
Ruth is up with it. Spin throw on to Moss at first, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Cubbies are in front, 21-1. Rendell Grichuk steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time
Eres
for
un
a
volcán de
ball.
sensaciones,
1-1.
cada célula en tu ser compone ricura.
Hit the other way
Puedo
out toward right
morir
field. Therefore, it is Hayward now.
encima de tu cuerpo, amarrado a tu cama, sobredosis de sexo.
And a curveball.
Tú eres el pecado más divino, una víbora sexual en calentón. Me embeleces con tus técnicas perversas y te dirán censurar en tu cintura. Ardiendo de sentir tu narcótico efecto. Que se me exploten los sesos del placer tan intenso. Amárrame a tu espalda, yo me presto. En tu escuelita dame clases de placer. Bebé, yo quiero ser un alumno en tu pecho. Voy a volver a mi niñez, quiero morir en tu interior. Juro que me perdone Dios. Si estar contigo es un delito, hago milagros en prisión. Ya olvidaste el crucigrama, ninfomana. Sabes bien, soy muñequito y tú eres provocación.
Ya, ay. Yo me estaba quedando conmigo.
And he's going to get there as he strikes out the 8th with a leadoff triple. David Ross
Encima de tu
looking for his 3rd hit of the ballgame.
amarrado a tu cama, sobredosis de sexo. Amárrame a tu espalda, yo me presto. En tu escuelita dame clases de ser. Bebé, yo quiero ser un alumno en tu pecho. Voy a volver a mi niñez, quiero morir en tu interior. Juro que me perdone Dios. Si estar contigo es un delito, hago milagros en prisión. Ya olvidaste el crucigrama, ninfomana. Sabes bien, soy muñequito y tú eres provocación.
Él ha dado como 5 jornadas en este juego.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 4th in the ballgame.
Pena de
They just
frío.
continue to pour it on here.
Joca. Mira, 4 jonrones al lado. En este juego. Mira, para que tú vas a sentir relajado.
I mean, I would sit here and myself. There's 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17
Saque la
times?
saque.
What a show.
Rizzo stands in now.
Desde que entré en mi room, tengo una reflexión. A los Luis Vega le subió uno más bueno. Diablo, la cogió.
I'm a rich blood, by the way. And don't ever swear, roll that all like a tape. Bitch scared, yeah, like I got these bitches on her base. Don't wanna talk, then they say I need some space.
The switch hitter will take his touch left-handed here.
Quite as successful.
Make love, baby,
Success from the other side.
Mira, ahora que se va, no.
And a good job to get through quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Va que la saco. Va que la saco. ¿Cuánto va? El diablo la cogió.
Having swag, roll that old like a tape. Bitch scared, hell, I got these bitches on her back. When I talk, man, they say I need some space. My new car, get caught. I just paid that car. Now I'm in it out of court. And I rap that top, I'ma put it on the rock. Raw walking hot, got all of these bitches shot. Hey, somebody wetter than my socks. I don't wanna talk it in my squad. Only young niggas that still flop. I buy bricks by the two, no pop. Hey,
This has been a great pitching performance so far. They've had these guys chasing their tails all
Benny Peralta, dominicano. Traen como bateado dominicano.
Rubbing on my chain, blowing cloud mending. Smoke something with a G and bend that ass backwards. Lean back, relax, and talk mathematics. Later on, we test a little sex practice. Write my name on the wall. Money in the metro, but she gonna get involved. She hop on the blunt, say with the hookah, y'all. I tell her pass back if the shit too strong. So set, Mozart on the block, so wet. I got her where I want her, and I ain't done yet. Looking at your future, baby, put down the cigarette. Come hop on this cush jet. Take flight, yeah. Tell them bitches, fuck that. When I let him bet, I got the magic carpet. Yes, I'm also on one, got two Oceans on me. Big homie, young thugger, rolling Rolls Royce, so shouty.
Looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the second. Here's the pitch.
Baby, just play me
late, and he's in there easily at second.
Me and Frank Betty's in the Benz wagon. You know she wanna ride home, hop on the bandwagon. I got the chain sagging. You know the life lavish. Lifestyles like this gon' need magnums. Pass, baby. Welcome to rich class, baby. You all Maybelline with your new Celine. Audemars on lean, cars on sheen. Your white girl, but black girl with the fly ting. It's verified. They ain't know your seat level. Water eyes don't cry. Inhale and breathe regular. My baby on it. High in the cracker on it. Body shape, figure eight like Picasso draw you. Oh, yes, I'm winning. Blink kingin', ring blingin'. Like we're crazy. Let's get closer, close then. Get close, we close friends. Don't get choked smoking. Oakland shut down Oakland.
Anyway, as they're able to record the first one out, nobody on.
Baby, just play me
Se la voy a sacar,
Foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Dexter Fowler. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
Not only is his average on the rise, but I'm sure his confidence is too. He's probably
toma
thinking,
eso.
why can't I
Dile
do
que
this
la busque
all the
entonces
time?
y yo no la saco.
Piscotty
Búscala para el
going
otro
back
lado de la
on it.
calle. 25 carreras.
Mi memoria conservado lo que se ha llevado el viento. Yo estoy estancado en esos tiempos cuando tú me
Dile que la
amabas y
busque
con
entonces.
fulgores sentía tus
Dile que la busque entonces.
besos.
Dile que la busque entonces.
On back-to-back pitches.
Dile que la busque entonces. Van a tener que usar los bateadores.
His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues. Riding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Chris Bryant. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
Dile que la busque entonces. De foul, mira.
But a foul ball.
Si la fuera esperado, la saco.
Contigo una entrevista sospecho plagio a mi señora,
Nothing, one count, here it comes.
Dile que la busque
Toward the
entonces.
gap in left center.
Diablo, qué pela.
Bryant around first, heading for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, this is just turning into a game for the ages now. This is his 6th hit of the game. My partner, Steve, he had months where he didn't get 6 hits.
¿Para que la saco?
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Cuando yo hablo,
puts a
maneja.
charge into this
Eso no
one,
dice que
high and deep,
Eso no dice que
and you can't
maneja.
forget about it. This ball is gone.
Maneja. Come on, what are you talking about? Voy a llegar a 30 carreras.
Shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His second home run of the game as they just
Cuando yo hablo,
continue to
maneja.
pour on here.
Cuando yo hablo, maneja. Cuando yo hablo, ¿qué diablo? Doble por rey, yo doble por rey. ¿Qué diablo? ¿Qué queda?
Si te vieran censurarán tus
Él la puede agarrar, hermano. Tiró el guante de mal, pues.
tiempo es sentir tu narcótico efecto. Que se me exploten los
No quiero que me diga 30 carreras.
del placer tan intenso.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes...
Cuando yo hablo, 30 carreras. Cuando yo hablo, 30 carreras. Cuando yo hablo, 30 carreras.
Yo quiero ser una luna en tu pecho. Voy a volver a mi niñez. Quiero morir en tu interior. Juro que me perdone Dios y estar contigo.
As this lead got even wider.
Sabes bien, soy viejito y tú eres
Allá arriba en San Diego, California. ¿Va que la saco? Yo lo digo que tiene como 17 pies. Ay, pero fue una linda. No lo voy a dejar subir. Voy a bajarte yo porque es de derecho. Por eso voy a bajar. Ni eso, ahí la dejo caer. Ya, eso no corre. Sí, ahí se eso no corre. La voy a sacar. La voy a el pinche loco. Ya, los pinches no se el diablo es pinche demasiado duro.
From second is in to score.
El pinche
Not in time as the second run scored.
32 carreras. ¿Tú no eres que yo llegue a 40 carreras? Nadie le comenta yo algo. Toma. El pinche va a ser más. O Jason Hill o el pinche. Ese que van a ser más valioso. O Chris Bryant. El pinche ha dado como pile palo. Y está pichando todavía. Ese es lo bueno.
Estoy aquí amanado, nadie como yo en la dieta. Nadie prende más que yo en una discoteca. Yo me cierro y los bailes para que tú me respetas, porque sabes que yo no doy chiripa de poco.
Mira, 85 picheos.
No me pongo el flow, porque yo no gasto ching, no gasto dos. Siempre combinado con los Nike. A las mujeres que están quemadas les digo bye. Llegan a mi coro porque no son de mi side. Malito, tú te claro que yo lo que te digo. Siempre está pendiente en las redes para darme like. A veces en el día, cuando me las mujeres que toman a mi loco, no soy la para. No soy tú, pero yo soy la para.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is in pursuit and tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Wendell Richard stands into the box. He could really use him now here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, strike one. I like how he's approaching this.
Para, dando la para, con vaina cara, el 10 de dale 4 a tu mujer no se para. Frío con los Gretti, frío con la Jara. Este flow, otra vaina, el tuyo no se compara. Cuando salgo con mi mano.
Tú vas a ir al
Good outing out of this guy. And he gave him that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
El que hizo más fue el pitcher, Chris Bryant y cosas. Ryan Hayward. El pitcher yo creo que va a ser más valioso.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
Mira,
Guys,
desde el
if you're going to
foul,
be
¿eh?
successful in the postseason,
What?
as you know, you need players coming up big, and this
Déjame
guy
ver qué hizo,
certainly did that.
¿Cómo
He's
desde
our
el foul?
top player of the game.
Jonrón
no
2.
time like the postseason to come through and prove your
Ana
mettle.
dice 6 jonrones.
I think his performance here was by
6 hits,
far
bro.
the big key to this ball game.
40
So
hits.
that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 32-1.
Thank you for
Good
joining us
night
here
from
today.
San Diego.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Ya va, reflejo. Vamos a ver todos los batazos. Pum, el primero. Eso fue en el primero. Boom, otro más. Ben Sober.
Oh, ahí se puede crear un jugador.
Oh, ¿se puede crear? ¿Cómo?
De
Oh, por... Búscalo, ve, para crearlo. Boom. Halo. ¿Cómo?
Ya vi.
¿Cómo es? Yo lo voy a quitar. Y tú puedes poner tu nombre, ¿verdad? Vamos a crear dos, uno tuyo, después uno mío, para. Ándale, dos, para atrás.
Dale, ok. Vete a noche roll.
Ay.
Sí. Ve, sí. Espérate, voy a ver aquí. No vi, espera.
New, yo creo que es New.
Espera.
Corre. Yo creo que es New. New, yo sabía.
Road to the Show lets you experience the career of a professional ball player.
6.
Pero baja que lo mire.
¿Eh?
Mira.
¿Cómo que lo mire? ¿Cómo hace?
Para que lo mire,
Yo no entiendo.
¿Soy español?
Pero no entiendo, tiene que decir dónde es.
No aprende. Es que son brutos. Bruta. La cuenta de ustedes está lista. Simpson. Ustedes son chiquitos y con la boca grande, como el inodoro. No estamos en gente. Siga bollando, bollando, bollando. Yo mismo hago el eco. Es que esto es una tripa de pollo. Se acabó la leche. Ah, pues, llegó la leche. DJ sin nombre.
A ver si nos ficha los Dodgers o alguno de estos.
Se quitó esta vaina, Gary. O no ya.
Bien. A ver, welcome, no sé qué. Bueno, esto no sé lo que es. No sé qué, vamos a darle a la X. No sé qué, vamos a darle a la X. A ver, Diamond Destiny Road to Show Single. Esto será, me imagino, ¿no? Single player mods. New, continue from MLB 15, no leo.
Road to the Show lets you experience the career of a professional ball player one day at a time. Create your own unique player and prove yourself in the minors to earn your call up to the show. Professional ball player one day at a time. Create your own unique player and prove yourself in the minors to earn your call up to the show.
Pero no presentar lo último.
Road to the Show
Le
lets
di
you
a New
experience
York.
the career of a professional ball player one day at a time. Create your own unique player and prove
No sé qué le dio, loco.
this year the Road to
Ah, sí, ahí mismo, esto presentó. Ahí. Pero no con tu nombre, eso es lo que me quilla.
Tú tienes que hacer uno, dice custom. Dale el círculo.
Ay, oh sí. ¿Cómo? ¿A dónde le doy?
Dale ahí como quieres las posiciones. Starting pitcher. ¿Cómo quieres comenzar? ¿Tirar la pelota o qué?
No, hicieron esto.
Dale más.
Ay.
Toco.
Oh, aquí. ¿Y dónde le doy?
Tienen que ser así, ve, aquí están las posiciones.
Oh. Stand the pitcher, corner pitcher, catcher, first base, second base, third base. Ah, este. Ahora contacto.
Dale,
Power.
Power, dale, power.
Power, ok.
Usa más de esto, ve, usa esta, siempre usa todo el power.
Oh, pero yo le di, mire, y hace lo mismo.
Dale más.
En el central, en la oeste.
No sé.
Eso es Estados Unidos. Tú lo sabes que es Estados Unidos.
Dale.
West Center, en la oeste. General.
Prueba con General, ahí está, poniendo un nombre ahí.
My name. ¿Cómo yo le pongo el nombre?
Presionando la X.
Ahí, yo le voy a poner Manuel. Yo el Manuel, no, yo le voy a poner todo mi nombre.
Quita, borra eso.
Pero lo voy a borrar, le voy a dar allá arriba. Oh.
Borra ese cuadrado.
¿Al cuadrado dónde? Borra la X que tiene que borrar.
Cuadrado, borra, mira, loco, mira.
Oh, y ahora digo Manuel.
Manuel loco y...
Pero aquí te creas jugadores. Ni voy a trabajar.
Tiene que ir.
First name, enter. Le doy a enter, ¿verdad? Y después me dicen last name, ¿verdad?
Ve.
Ay, Randall, yo no quiero ese nombre, diga Randall.
Suero, pues.
Batista o Suero. Y lo voy a coger negro.
Ponen Suero B.
No, ya ahí está bien.
Para que no haga así, mejor presiona R2 de una vez.
Hey, ahora el número, age 18.
First
yo sé,
17, no hay 17.
Es 18. El número, el 9, mi número.
No hay.
No hay, todos los números hay, loco. Déjame ver. Try right hand, que sea derecho, ajá, ¿verdad?
No,
Baja rea también. ¿Qué es eso? El de lugar de nacimiento,
sí,
Florida,
Florida,
República
York.
Dominicana.
No
No hay porque es de cosas. Nueva York, North
Sí,
Carolina,
sí.
Pensilvania,
Se queda. Se queda.
North Carolina, New York,
Mira más, hay otros estados. Rhode Island, Vermont, Virginia,
West Virginia, Washington DC,
Connecticut,
Connecticut, Delaware, Florida,
Georgia,
Georgia, Maine,
Maine,
Maryland. No, yo voy a poner cosas, Pensilvania. Ya ahí está. ¿Y ahora qué hago? A la cosa.
X, avanzar.
Ahora, next, X. Next,
X, tiene que ver eso.
next.
Sobre X ya, dale.
Pero tenía que decir mi equipo también, yo creo. ¿Qué es esto? Training, ¿verdad?
No, vea.
Ande me dijo. Oh, yo me van a... yo sé cómo ellos me van a dar práctica para filmarme. Un tuyo también, a Gary Pérez.
Dale.
Yo primero, ¿verdad? Ellos me van a dar práctica, como en la NBA, como yo hago mi jugada. Yo sé hacerlo en la NBA nada más. Yo no sabía que ahí se hacía.
Hi, and welcome to day one of the Topps Amateur Showcase, also known as Bowman Scout Day. Today, position players will show off their talents in a tryout setting, participating in batting practice, the 60-yard dash, and situational defensive drills. Scouts will be grading players with the standard 20 to 80 scouting scale, and will of course be looking for projectable skills that may translate to future success in professional baseball. Good luck to all those involved as draft day approaches.
El botón del medio.
¿Al botón del medio?
Pero ya no presiona nada.
La saqué. Estoy bateando bien. La saqué. ¿No viste? Yo tengo que batear pilas o si no, no me filman.
Tiene ahí tu evaluación.
Ajá, yo sé. Toma, eso, ahí es que ellos filman cuando tú de esa línea, sí. Ahí es que ellos te filman. Ellos no te filman ni que pon jorrones. Cuando ellos ven que un pelotero da línea, ay muchacho, tú tienes cuarto, loco. Si tú das línea, ay, tú sabes lo que... Y si tú bateas para allá, mira.
Dale que te firmen ya.
Pero que él está batiendo un tollo ahí, ese mamahuevo. Dando fly. Oye, a ti te filman por tu línea ahí. Y si tú bateas para allá, pila para allá, te filman. Pregunta para que tú veas. Para allá. Si tú bateas para allá, te filman, loco. Si tú eres derecho y bateas para allá, ¿sabes batear para allá? Oye, te filman, loco. Pile cuarto te dan. Por él no quiere batear, no, bueno. Voy a batear aquí.
Muy too late.
Para allá. Oye, eso... Ay, coño, estoy bateando bien. Tenía que...
Ya fallaste como 3.
Ahí le tiré demasiado adelantado. ¿Qué hicieron? Ahora coge. A start. Pero tira. Ay.
Entonces tienes que tirar tú.
Pero yo le di, no tiro.
Círculo. Como las bases normales, dale.
Bueno, que bate.
Segunda.
Ay, la dejé. Yo tengo que ir a buscarla.
Yo no tienes que ir a tus manos.
El diablo, estoy confundido. Yo me confundo, tengo que esperar primero la bola. Me confundo, diablo, no me van a filmar. Mire que yo me confundo.
Oh,
no
huevo.
I can't, nigga. I can't. Sí.
Segunda base, segundo. Dale.
Pero me dijeron.
Move. Tienes que tirar ahí, ven.
Pues ahí. ¿Y cómo? Yo tengo que tirar la cosa. Y esta vaina está loco.
¿Qué te dan las instrucciones?
¿Pero y cómo? ¿En qué es que tengo que tirar? Pero mira.
Tiran, sí.
Ahí.
¿Qué más, huevo?
Que tengo que soltarla bien, yo pensaba que... Coño, estoy tirando mal. No me van a filmar, por eso no filman. Que la suelten de... Que yo tengo que hacerlo, Mira, diablo, coño. No me van a filmar por eso, loco.
Juega bien, ya.
Que hay una gente en primera y tengo que tirar a segunda. Así, ahora sí. Ahora sí lo hice bien.
Doble play.
Sí. Hay una gente, y que yo no me fijo en la base. Hay una gente en primera. Ellos están jugando para doble play. Ahí yo me meto. Ahí. Pero suéltala, ay, mi madre. ¿Y cómo que tengo que soltarla, loco? ¿Cómo que tengo que soltarla?
Te estamos dando la R.
Ahí, pero ¿y cómo? Ah, ¿y cuál es la R?
Esta es la R.
Oh. Ahí que tengo que darle. Mira, ni me metí. Mal por mí. Él lo hizo bien, solito.
No te van a firmar.
Game, control. ¿Qué tú sabes, loco? ¿Qué le doy?
Has fallado mucho, man. Tu power está alto, el speed.
¿Qué le doy ahora? ¿Y qué es esto? ¿Qué es lo que tengo que hacer?
Salir.
Diablo, no me vas a firmar, loco. No, porque yo tengo... Lo voy a hacer de nuevo, pa' ver. Lo voy a hacer de nuevo. ¿Verdad? A ver, si no me firman. Si me firmo... Yo no quiero estar en un equipo mierda.
Good news, your first scouting report was...
New York? Ah, no, around the league.
The ligas. Don't let these projects get to your head because...
¿Qué hago ahora?
Vete
Training.
Vete ahí donde dice equipment.
Ay.
Equipment.
Le voy a dar de nuevo para ver si lo hago bien, que eso se quita de una vez, como quiera.
Ponte C.
Tú verás. Es que yo me confundo, a mí me tienen que tirar ahí.
Overall 50.
¿Qué es eso? Tú verás, lo voy a hacer
And
bien.
now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing... Striding into the box, Emil Abreu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground to short, this could be two. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Number 9 stands in for the first time.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
First offering on its way. Had him fooled as this has popped up back behind short. Brown ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Kurt McLeod is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance.
A
ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Ground ball to second, this could be 2. Reined in. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Tim Granger is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. To short, hit hard.
Mira, ay, me equivoqué.
And the relay is still going to get the out at first. Don't quite know why they... At the plate, Emil Abreu, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Number 9 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Now batting, number 9.
First pitch on its way. High and deep to straightaway right. Abreu ranging back to the track. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Esos plays son chiquitos, esos plays son chiquitos.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead. It's now 4-2.
Mira, casi la coge. Casi me jodo yo, loco.
Stepping in now, Ken Jacobs. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Well, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Sean Duke strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Shane Alston is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dempsey is in pursuit, and foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Here we go.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Jose Rodriguez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Kurt McLeod stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Darrell Porters will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. Daniel Feliz will come in and pitch now.
Number 12.
Lewis Kershaw will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Low for ball 1.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Espera mi turno.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Let's go.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Come on, big guy, one time.
In there, 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging that.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in to try it again, Juan Lopez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Floyd Williams stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. And you're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Danny Christensen will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Gil Manzanillo will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Leading off the inning, Tim Granger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Dempsey is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Frank
Brown steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Emil Abreu. He singled his last time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Williams scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Number 9 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
No balls, 1 strike.
And a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on, big guy.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Abreu on the move. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Murray Samuels in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
To short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Number 9 steps in now.
Leading off with the East Prospects, the shortstop.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Que le dijo un ron, fue el más valioso. ¿Qué hago ahora? Estamos jugando.
With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead. At the plate, Larry Goff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there. Number 9 stands in for the first time.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to right. Hernandez giving chase. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in, Doug James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Number 9 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 9.
First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Jay Quo will dig in here with the bases loaded now. And their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
They've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Marco Huerta will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Javier Hernandez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 decent swings on it.
Oh, and he misses it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Number 9 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Number 9.
Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1 ball, no strike.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On the V2. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Number 9 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner from second is in to score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Jay Quo will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Ken Jacobs steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. But you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over.
So stepping in, number 52, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid. Henry Tavares comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Central Stars win this one.
Manuel Cedro ahí. Yo quiero un equipo. Ay, me finó los Phillies. Ah, no. Yo pensaba que era a mí. ¿Qué hago ahora? ¿Qué hago? Ahí. Ay. Selecciona equipo, me dijeron.
Selecta el equipo. Ve qué equipo va. Vea primero selecta.
Ey. ¿Con cuál equipo?
Vete a Chicago.
A Chicago.
O Houston.
Tú eres loco.
Los Peters.
Los Dodgers. No, dame con equipo bueno. Sí, los Dodgers. No. Ya, los Dodgers. Ya me voy para los Dodgers. Míralo ahí, los Dodgers.
Los Astros.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first round is complete. So with the 25th pick of the second round, the Los Angeles Dodgers select the shortstop from the East region.
Okay, so we're making our way through the second round now. The next team is on the clock, but before we get to their pick, guys, what do you think of the most recent selection?
Well, I think it's a solid pick.
¿Cómo así? Playness. ¿Qué dice eso?
Jugar la siguiente apariencia.
¿Dónde estoy yo?
¿Qué sé yo? No entendí.
Ni estoy ahí yo.
Ahí está, mira allá.
Ah, sí, de último bate. Diablo.
El juego.
Arian Lugo.
¿Qué equipo?
Mira, no me han filmado todavía, parece, porque mira cómo lo pusieron.
Ni vas a ir a trabajar.
No, me gustó este.
5:26.
Matt Vast.
¿Para qué voy a ir?
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air.
Mira, yo
Number 12
fíjate,
steps
play.
in. He'll get his first shot at it here. The first pitch of the at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Ah, ¿y por qué me pusieron el número 12? Ese soy yo. Dice fuera atrás.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Henry Cho digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Yeah.
Drilled on the ground is short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Angel Mateo strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark.
AR. Diablo, mal. Habla con diablo.
1 run is scored.
Diablo, tenía que tirar segunda. Una bruto. Tenía que tirar segunda.
Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him. Tom Byer is at the plate looking to follow up on that bases clearing triple in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, number 12.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Byer on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Number 12 will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Number 12 steps in now.
Number 12.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Corpus Christi defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Number 12 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Number 12 stands in.
Let her rip right here. Leading off for Tulsa.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 12.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Dig hard. Go 2, go 2.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, and with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one. Of course, he's aiming for that first major league hit, but he's got to start somewhere.
Push to the right side. Oh, and he botches it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Everett Roberts will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Runner's on his way to third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Eldon Griffin in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Hey, we got one out here.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, out, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Henry Cho digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Sean Lang will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Sean.
Number 12 steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Yuri Perez will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Grounded to short. He's got it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Number 12 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Jim Tanaka digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. Digging in to try it again. Teosar already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Drilled right back up the middle to second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Number 12 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one.
You know, guys, games like this, you just don't want them to end.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Fire ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd home run of the game. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
No run.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Corpus Christi comes out on top, 7-6. Good night, everybody. Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Game number 3 of this new season between the Tulsa Drillers and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and he'll try and build off that momentum. We'll see if they try to approach him any differently throughout this game.
Number 12 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Hernandez going back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Angel Mateo will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Let her fly, let her fly.
This is line to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Jim Tanaka will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's
Runners on the move for second. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
Out.
A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Drillers lead it 8-0. Leo Vera will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunity. Back the scoreboard.
And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Number 12 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
The batter.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hard hit ball to second. Caudle.
Dig,
Loves
dig,
it.
dig,
Throw gets
dig.
him. 2 down. Number 12 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Majum is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, J.P. Pierce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And look at this. The runner from second is going to come across to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
Matt. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Number 12 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Coates. Makes the play, 1 away. Brian Hendley will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Plays it first.
To short, hit hard, right to him. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's coming to the plate now, Ramon Alfonso, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. A quick out number 1.
Yeah, all he needed to do was to put this ball in play, and they'll tag him out.
12. Hit hard to short. Zahoric ranges to his right. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short.
Hard 90, hard 90, hard 90.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Jim Tanaka digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on now.
Number 12.
He's set. Here it
Come
comes.
on, baby, one time. Here we go.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Jimmy Lundy steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Brian Hendley will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain. I guess he's just...
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Jimmy Lundy will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Number 12 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And that finds some outfield grass, hits a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Jim Tanaka stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Brian Hendley will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. So a good bounce-back inning here. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Drillers strike oil. They win it 12-9.
Thank you for joining us.
Good night, everybody.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Tulsa Drillers and the San Antonio. Number 12 steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they extend the lead to 5-0. Brian will stand in, and he is to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Underhanded flip, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Number 12 stands in.
Now batting, number 12.
Hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Nathaniel Randolph will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
To short, hit hard, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corner. Lance Leahy will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit.
Number 12 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Hey, any way you can.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard.
Hey, we got 2.
Jimmy Lundy steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to strike him out for the second time. The throw pulls him off the bag. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing. Number 12 steps into the box.
The batter, number 12. Don't be afraid. Let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Jim Tanaka gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Jimmy Lundy will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's a high pop-up. Golden is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We've played 8 full. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Number 12 will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, come on now, big dog, get the pitch.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Drilled on the ground to short.
Right here,
on the
right
second
here.
for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Digging in to try it again. Kiyosar. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded to short. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Leading off for Tulsa, the shortstop.
Belted high in the air out to left.
Go.
Hernandez looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. Yuri Perez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Chopped weakly to the left. Kluka is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Lauren Asuncion. He drew a walk his first time up. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, this is pretty strange, guys. He's throwing a first pitch strike to every batter he's faced, and yet he's obviously struggling quite a bit. He's throwing strikes, but they're just way too hittable.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting,
Kiyosar steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Robert Kluka comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Robert.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Grounded to third. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting,
Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Tom Chen will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Number 12 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fire is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jim Tanaka digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Lloyd Boykin will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Boykin.
Eldon Griffin is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Hey, no outs here.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's probably thinking if they just could have left that starter in a little bit longer. I mean, he was 2 for 2 against him. Not so fortunate against his successor.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit to short. Fielded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Number 12 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Yuri Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Number 12 steps in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Fire going back, still going back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Corpus Christi comes out on top, 7-4. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Tulsa Drillers. To short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0.
Batting 6.
Number 12 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Stay hot right now.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Runners on the move for second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. Number 12 stands in.
Now batting, number 12.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Fire. And the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. The Drillers lead it 1-0.
The batter, number 12.
Number 12 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Jason Blue will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to short. Oh, he makes the stop. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Kevin Flores strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip.
And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Lauren Asuncion will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Ripped on the ground to first. Mateo is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Vance Hernandez will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
Hey, 2 away now.
Yuri Perez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory.
Fans, our final line score.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle. Sonny Gray gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he does like to throw the curveball, and it's one of those 12-6 curveballs, a big downward break. We'll see how much break he has in this one.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Living a little dangerous. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Felix Hernandez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
And he'll scramble back to first safely. Stepping in, Jed Lowry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lowry.
And Hernandez will go to first. And they got him. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Smith, still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third,
Chris Davis gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Lifted in the air to center. Martin is under it. And that ends the inning. Robinson Cano makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Adam Lind. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Seth Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Leonis Martin gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Burns is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Josh Reddick strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth,
Stephen Vogt digs in here for his first appearance. Hernandez gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0. Here's the DH, Billy Butler. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. Danny Valencia gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Beautiful day here in the East Bay as we get a shot there of downtown Oakland, and the Bay set to go here in the third. Chris Iannetta is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Number 33.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. In now, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Again down to second. That misses, 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Burns. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
This was going to be risky from the start. Here he tries to catch the center fielder sleeping a little bit and tag up from first base, but there's a reason why guys don't try this all that often. And this is it right here.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Gray gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Lowry. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. First delivery to him on the way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Nelson Cruz stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it gives the Mariners a 3-1 lead. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Burns will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run. Leading off the inning, Yonder Alonso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side. Cano fields it cleanly and taken in out there for the first out. Marcus Semien settles into the box for his first chance. High in the air and deep to left center field. Aoki going back at the track.